What's up, you guys? It is Brittany is Blessed, also known as Brittany Butterfly. I have recently changed my YouTube name. It was Brittany is Blessed, also Brittany Sheridan. So some of you guys who have been following me, y'all know me as Brittany Sheridan, which is my gov. But yes, my family always call me Dancing Butterfly. But anyways, we're going to get straight into the video because I will just go on and keep chatting. Now, this video is basically about, okay, Bible versus science. Like, okay, so a lot of people, in science world or whatever, they believe that the earth is round. This is what we have always been taught. This is something that, you read in books and you see on the History Channel, learning school, etc. But, from a Bible perspective, from a Christian perspective, from what I'm reading, and this is just my, thoughts on it. So Genesis chapter 1, it says the beginning. So it's funny because me and my son was just talking this over. But anyhow, it just says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, the earth was formless and empty. So right there, it says formless. So if we go into a new tab here, I'm just going to go into a new tab. Let's type in the definition of formless. So formless definition. So formless definition says without a clear or defined shape or structure, a dark and formless idea. So as you can see, it says without a clear or defined shape or structure. So it says right there without a shape or structure. So when we go into Genesis, it also says now the earth was formless and empty. So my term, that's no shape. Google's term, definition wise, it's no shape. So it's saying right there the earth has no shape. Like we don't have a shape. So where is it that everyone is getting that the earth is round? Let me know in the comments. So a lot of people also believe that the earth is flat. Now, sorry about that, my phone trying to die. But anyways, a lot of people also thought the earth was flat. Now it says darkness was over the surface of the deep. Now, right there, when you think of darkness and also the earth is supposed to be form of water. Everything is a body of water. So when I think of a body of water, before anything was created, because it's formless and it's empty, it's going to be darkness, so there's no light. So the darkness represents the water. So it says darkness was over the surface. Now, when you think of water, you think of the top of the water, which is what? The surface. Now, it says was over the surface of the deep. Now, when I think of the deep, I think of the deep end, which is in the pit of the water, in the pit of the sea, in the bottom, all the way in the deep, right? So we now know that the earth was just water at one point. It was just a body of water. No form, no shape, just a body of water. And then it says, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the water. So now he even goes so far to clarify what the earth was. It was nothing but water. It wasn't a ball of water. It wasn't a flat top of water. It was just water at this point. So when God just saw the waters, he said, let there be light. There was light. So when you think of that, like, okay, you think of the water, the body of ocean or whatever, you see a pit of blue. The reason why it's a pit of blue is because of the light. So God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening and there was morning the first day. Okay. And God said, let there be a vault in between the waters to separate the water from the water. So here we go. We're going to think of this as a hamburger bun, because remember, it's just a body of water. So now we got to cut this water into two. So you're like, well, how can you cut the water into two? Okay, think of it as a hamburger bun. Still no shape, because us humans, we have to picture things. We have to, put something as whatever. But it's just water. So he separated the water from the water. So hamburger bun. And then God made the vault separated from the water, under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky. So, again, now that he done split the water surface top. So before it was just the surface, right? So the surface of the water is now the sky. This is why it rains. This is why, the vegetation grows, because the sky is water. And now it's also called, before it was called the vault. So there was evening, there was morning, the second day. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place. So now we going back to our hamburger bun. The top of the bun is the top of the water, which is the vault, which is the sky. Now the bottom of the water is going to be the land. So this is how this is so, because he said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear. And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. So he dried up the bottom part of the hamburger bun into dry land. But he also still left enough just to gather some water up to make sea. So he's basically a mathematician. This is not by accident. He just knew exactly what he was doing. He was aligned. He was precise in his creation. He is a true artist, a true master. And he just all the way around the I am. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the land produce vegetations, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it according to their various kind. And it was so. The land produced vegetations, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seeds in its according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening and there was morning the third day. So yes, I just wanted to go into that portion right there. And I hope, you guys can understand. I know it's really like a brain picker or whatever, because me and my son, we was going over it, and he was like, now you really picked my brain. So we also thought that it may not been like, it probably ain't no solar system, because science, got everybody thinking that it's a solar system, all these planets, and then the Milky Way and things like that. And I don't know. I mean, if it was so, why isn't it not in the Bible? There's so much things that's in the Bible. Like, there was a sea dragon beast. I think it's the Leviathan, or what is he called? What? The Leviathan. Yeah. So, yep, my son had to correct me on that. But yes, like him, like I didn't even know that he exists, until my father had told me about it. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think about this. Let me know what your theory is about this whole, if earth is round, if it's flat. That's just my thoughts on it, and just going off of what the Bible say, and just definitions on Google. Let me know how you felt about this breakdown of science versus Bible facts. Yeah, let me know. Please share, like, and subscribe. It is Brittany is Blessed. I wish you guys nothing but love and light. See you next time. Bye.